Welcome to the International Community Practice Collaboration organized by the Master of English Study Program of Jakarta State University in collaboration with Kanda University of International Study. My name is Zahra Shifaunisa, and I will be your Master of Ceremony for today's event. We are delighted to welcome all distinguished speakers, lecturers, researchers, students, and participants who have joined us this afternoon through Zoom meeting. Before we begin for the formal session, kindly ensure that your microphone is muted during the presentation session, and then your camera may be turned on during the documentation. And please use the chat box respectfully for questions or comments. Today's program will explore the integration of corpus linguistic in enhancing introductory academic writing with an environmental emphasis, which is expected to provide meaningful insight and academic enrichment for all participants. Ladies and gentlemen, while waiting for other participants to join, so without further ado, let us begin today's session. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to the opening remarks session. It is our honor to invite Mr. Muhammad Ali Hamdi MPD to deliver his remarks and officially open today's program. To Mr. Muhammad Ali Hamdi MPD, the floor is yours.
はい。Thank you very much. では皆様、こんにちは。私の声大丈夫ですか？はい。では今回は、日本語で、お伝えします。本日は国際地域貢献活動、コーパス言語学を活用した環境テーマによるアカデミックライティング入門の強化のワークシップにお越しいただき、誠にありがとうございます。このワークショップは、ジャカルタ国立大学と神田外語大学の協力のもとに開催されており、今年で3年連続の実施となります。両大学の長年にわたる信頼関係と、パートナーシップの証として、このプログラムを、継続できることを大変嬉しく思います。今回のワークショップでは、学術的な英語ライティングの基礎を学ぶとともに、環境問題というテーマとして、より実践的な表現力を身につけていただきます。特に Sketch Engine for Language Learning というアプリを使用し、英単語やフレーズの実際の使用例をコーパスデータから確認する実習を行います。これにより、教科書だけでは得られないリアルな言語表現、リアルな英語表現の、感覚を養うことができます。このような国際協力プログラムが参加者の皆様の学術成長だけではなく、両国、両大学の友好関係をさらに深める機会となることを願っております。では最後に、本ワークショップの開催にご協力いただいたすべての、関係者の皆様に心より感謝申し上げます。皆様にとって本日が有意義で実りのある一日となることを心よりお祈りいたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。Saya kembalikan lagi ke MC, silakan.
Thank you very much to Mr. Muhammad Ali Hamdi MPD for the inspiring remark. Now, we would like to proceed to the next agenda, which is the opening speech by the Principal Researcher of Collaboration Program. Please welcome Dr. Siti Drivoka Sulistianingrum MPD. To Dr. Siti Drivoka Sulistianingrum MPD, the time is yours.
Thank you very much, Zahra.
Sorry, ma'am, your microphone is still mute.
Tes 1, 2, 3. Oke. Ya, good afternoon everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, it's my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you all today to this remarkable international gathering in Collaborative. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Mr. David Mulyadi, PhD, Ibu Rosnaini Sakata, for granting us this wonderful opportunity and for providing you invaluable support throughout this endeavor. And my heartfelt thanks also go to esteemed students at Kanda University. There is Hodaka, Kojima, Aditya, Manaka, and also Nico. Of course, for granting us this one, for joining hands with us across borders in this collaborative international community services program between Universitas Negeri Jakarta and Kanda University. A special note of appreciation must be extended also to Mr. Muhammad Ali Hamdi, MPD, whose tireless efforts serve as the vital bridge connecting Kanda University of International Study in Japan with our master's program in English Language Education at the Faculty of Languages and Art, UNJ. Thank you for Pak Hamdi has seamlessly transformed geographical distance into a beautiful academic alliance. We are deeply grateful to you for making these international collaborations possible. Furthermore, I'm immensely proud of and thankful to Dr. Asti Ramadhani as well as our team at P2M, FBS UNJ, Zahra Sifatunisa, Holisa Amalia, and Rohana Jelita as value member and a student of Master of English Language Study program. And your unvarying dedication, talents, teamwork, and scholarly passion for the very backbone for this program. Dear colleges and participant community services, at its heart and act profound hope, it is my sincere hope that the practice session today, ranging from mastering collocation to accurately and safely paraphrasing critical climate data, will spark a newfound autonomy, intellectual curiosity, and critical thinking in your respective academic journey. May these meaningful collaborations be the first of many chapters written together in academic synergy, cultural exchange, and mutual inspiration between UNJ and Kanda University International Studies. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Dr. Siti Drivoka Sulistianingrum, MPD, for the inspiring speech. Our next session is opening speech session by Dr. David Mulyadi, PhD. We are honored to have him with us today. So Dr. David Mulyadi, PhD, please take the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. Just a very short speech for me. So I really want to express my gratitude to Dr. Siti Drivoka for this time. Like you could be here to give your lecture about this corpus. And I'm very thank you to the Universitas Negeri Jakarta, Jakarta State University for this international community service collaboration. It's been 3 years between Kanda University of International Studies and the Jakarta State University, this collaboration. And it's been very useful also for us. And the topic is very relevant to our students. It's about corpus linguistics. Just last week, I taught them about corpus linguistics, what corpus is, very, very general information, general idea. So maybe today, through this lecture, they can use the corpus for their research maybe in the future. Yeah, I'm really thank Dr. Drivoka for this very precious time, and I think it's very useful for the students, for our students, this topic. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad David Mulyadi, PhD, for your insightful remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the main session of today's event, the presentation of material entitled Exploring the Integration of Corpus Linguistics to Enhance Introductory Academic Writing with an Environmental emphasize. The presentation will be delivered by Dr. Sutidripoka Sulistianingrum MPD, and also the presentation will be delivered by Dr. Asti Ramadhani Endah Lestari MPD. Without further ado, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Zahra, for the time. Good afternoon, Mr. David, and good afternoon, Miss Rosnaini. Good afternoon, Hodaka Kojima. So, what should I call you? Hodaka or Kojima?
Hi, Hodaka is my first name, so please call me Hodaka.
Hodaka. Okay, Hodaka. And Aditya, hello.
Halo, selamat siang.
Oh, selamat siang, Munenobu.
Hello.
Hello, and Nico.
Hello.
So good day from Indonesia here. So I think I'm gonna share my screen. Allow me to share my screen. Yeah, as already told by MC, that Master of Ceremony, that today we are talking about the corpus linguistic and to improve or enhance your academic writing. But Pak David said that you already studied corpus last week, yeah?
Yes, a very general idea about corpus, very general, not very specific.
Okay. So you're familiar. So I think we can skip this part. So Mr. David is a very good. I think. So I think so. You already know why do you need to study corpus linguistic? What have you known about corpus? Before I start explaining or presenting the material, let us share our understanding. What have you known about corpus linguistic? Atau mereka lebih terbiasa pakai bahasa Indonesia ya Pak daripada bahasa Inggris?
So no, we have here two students from our department Indonesian language, but one student from Vietnamese language department.
Oh, okay.
He cannot speak Indonesian, and also one student from English language department.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's better maybe in English.
In English, yeah.
In
Okay.
Indonesian.
Okay. So, anyone want to share your ideas or your understanding so far about corpus linguistic? So I think so I can jump into the part that you haven't learned before. Aditya, maybe you want to say something?
why study? 何の話でしたっけ
Why study corpus linguistics?
？Pendapat saya,
Uh-huh.
pendapat saya,
Atau tell me everything that you know about corpus. Everything that you know, any information that you know.
so actually, I don't know what do you mean in this corpus. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Thank you, Aditya, for responding. So who is your real name? Who is your Japanese name, Aditya?
Japanese name is Sogo.
Sogo. Oh, Sogo. Sogo is a supermarket in Indonesia, actually. Yeah, it's the name of a supermarket. Okay, Nico, maybe? What have you known about corpus?
コパスって何か日本語ではダメです。日本語でもいい。なんか辞書を作ったりとか、言葉の編集とか、そういうのに使う。合ってます。
She said the corpus is used to make like dictionaries. Right?
Okay, yeah. Corpus is used to make dictionary. Yeah, one of the function of the corpus is to use or to conduct dictionary. Yeah. Okay, so let me start by telling why do we need to study corpus linguistics? Yeah, since corpus linguistics actually not only to use or to create a dictionary, but we can use corpus to learn the language itself. So because when we learn language, we need real data. Yeah, and textbooks that we studied for several years may not reflect real usage. So corpus give us the evidence. So we learn language through the um, real data, the numbers of the frequency used in the real language, yeah, in the real context. Okay, next. Now, here are several research that shows corpus is important in learning a language from 2005 until 2015. Then, so so I myself, like maybe some students when once heard about corpus, why do I need to corpus? What is corpus? So I make an analogy of corpus like a Spotify. I believe that you are familiar with Spotify. Do you? Do you use Spotify in Japan? Yeah. Yes, Nico, yeah. Nico, nod your head. So I believe that you are familiar with Spotify because Indonesian teenagers like to use Spotify even more than YouTube nowadays. So yeah, in Spotify, so you will see a feature named Top Charts. Yeah, in Spotify we have the feature that we call as Top Charts. Here, what does this feature show? What do we use this top chart in Spotify? Yeah. Top chart shows you the most streamed tracks, yeah, the mostly played song in Spotify. Which song is currently trending nowadays? Nah, in corpus linguistic, we have the term frequency. So we use corpus to see which word is trending in the specific field. So it feels like a top chart feature in Spotify. Then in Spotify, we also have feature called as featured artists. Yeah, featured artists. What is the function of this feature? Coba. Munenobu? Okay, so we use we use feature. I believe you know, but maybe we have the communication issue, yeah, in delivering your ideas, yeah. So yeah, we use featured artists to see which artists who collaborate to create the hit, who sing songs together. Nah, in corpus we have the feature named collocation. So this shows which word goes together with another word. So for example, when we see the word policy or maybe what is focus, the word focus, we know which collocation belongs to certain words. Now, and the third feature in Spotify is the lyrics. Yeah, when you type the lyrics in Spotify, then you will see every information about the song, including the title and then the genre of the song itself. Now, this in corpus or in concordance, when we type the word, then we will see every information about the vocabulary itself. So we can explore every information in the concordance feature in corpus. Next. Nah, so why do we need to study corpus? Nah, at tech companies like Google, yeah, corpus linguistics are the secret engine behind search, translate, and the Google Assistant. So they operate under a principle often called the unreasonable effectiveness of the data. So corpus is a supplier of word frequency data and other lexical databases for IT application. So AI that we are using nowadays is actually the development of the corpus. Without the corpus linguistic, we cannot have that sophisticated AI like nowadays, because these people are linguists who works in Google, and they focused on corpus linguistics. So if you want to work in a tech companies as a linguist, I suggest you to focus on corpus linguistics. Nah, here, after you understand what a corpus is, now let's look at the function of the corpus, the core function of corpus itself. First, corpus allows us to quantify the occurrence of specific lexical items. It gives us hard data rather than just guesses. So corpus helps us to quantify the qualitative data. By using corpus linguistics, it is possible for linguists to conduct a quantitative research. And second, we can compare how people use language in different contexts, such as formal versus informal, casual or academic, or even from newspaper or social media. And the third, it helps us discover how language evolves or changes over time. We can see the language used 10 years before, 10 years ago, 2 years ago, a month ago, and etc. So ultimately, the corpus function as an advanced database, it provides us with empirical insights into authentic communicative practices and the actual grammatical structures used in the real world. Now, let's look at how we can move from being passive learner to active researcher. So corpus helps you to be the autonomous learner. So you're not only using the textbook, but corpus helps you to learn vocabulary through context. Now, corpora help us explore this words combination and collocations, which promotes more natural and meaningful vocabulary usage. And corpus also help us in learning grammar by observing the pattern. So we do not need to memorize the isolated rules. By using corpus, we can learn the language by analyzing or observing the pattern of the sentences. And then learners can use corpora to differentiate near synonyms based on frequency, context, and language register. And last, corpus help us to support learner autonomy by engaging in corpus-based activity. We are fostering our own critical thinking and building independent learning habits through evidence-based exploration. Next. Actually, in corpus, yeah, basically we have three core methodologies that we need to understand, or it is our primary tools for analysis. Yeah, to be able to use corpus, only three basic tools that you need to understand. First, we have frequency. Now, here frequency help us to decide what vocabulary to prioritize in our writing. This methodology help us see which words are most common and which is essential for choosing what to focus on first. Yeah, by knowing the frequency of a word that appeared in certain field. And the second methodology is concordance. So instead of looking at the word in isolation, we use this to view word in its natural environment. And the last, we also have collocation. Nah, collocation, as I said earlier, that it focuses on two words that always seems to appear together. Yeah, or maybe you could say that the words that hang out together, and this tool is the key to mastering natural phrasing in English, because there is no specific pattern in collocations. Yeah, so by observing the corpus, we will be familiar with the collocation that naturally used by native speaker. So these three tools form the foundation of corpus linguistics. Now, so far, which of these three that will be most useful for the academic writing projects? Kira-kira. But okay, then next we move to the next slide. Now, here we have established the importance of data, but how do we actually read it? Now, we use the power of concordance, and some linguists also tell that concordance as the keyword in context, or KWIC. This allows you to see the neighborhood of a word, so you can observe the typical grammatical structure, repeated semantic patterns, and preposition chains. Now, next. Yeah, there is a research, but I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the source here. The research told us that the corpus give us 100% accuracy, while the teacher intuition only gives 42% accuracy, and the dictionary only give 68% accuracy in learning language. So that's why corpus is more important than using textbook or dictionary. Nah, so we reached the end of the theory. Let us move to the practice session. Now here, have you ever heard the scale? Have you ever used this concordance tools?
Last week I showed to the students, but they have not used it. Maybe we can practice using it today.
Okay, yeah, Pak David, yeah. So yeah, as Pak David maybe decided scale to teach corpus to you guys students, because this is the simplest tools, yeah, for students and English teachers to use or to learn how to use corpus. Yeah, this is the what is that? The simplified version of Sketch Engine, yeah. Sketch Engine is for linguists, while for learner we use Scale. Nah, here is the interface of Scale, ya. Ini awalnya. Then, nah, by default, when we open scales, yeah, to the example, scale opens to the example feature. So which demonstrates how native speakers uses a word in high quality text. And other corpora, for example, Encong and then Coca, call this feature as keyword in context. So example is actually a bit similar with keyword in context, but example is the more familiar to students. So what it makes it better than any other corpus is because the algorithm in Scale select only short, simple sentences and tailored for learners. So ensuring that you get enough context to understand the word easily. Now, here is example when you type a word research in Scale. Let me give you a preview here. When we type the word research, we will see that there are 301.19 hits per million. You will see examples of how the word research used in sentences like She has spent countless hours researching cheese. The research involving enzymes is growing daily until 40 sentences of the word research appeared in sentence. Okay, next. Now, but before you dive into your first search, there are tips or notes for getting the best result from scale. Capitalization does not affect the result. So you do not need to worry whether you type the lowercase or uppercase letter. And second, the search results cover every part of speech. So this is the comprehensive covering every part of speech. So when you write down research here, you will see research as subject, research as research as noun, research as verb, mana ya? Yeah, we have every part of speech of the word. And then the third, this will helpful for your writing. So if you search for a base form, it will automatically include its related form in your results. Here is why scale will help you as the language learner. Then now, after we know how to search, let's look at one of the most powerful features in Scale. This is the feature what we call as word sketch or collocation in other corpus tools. Yeah. So here, this feature will instantly maps out how the word used in the real world. For example, I type the word research, and it shows the broken down. Notice how research is broken down by verbs that use it as a subject, verbs that use as an object, and even relevant adjective. Okay. Now, let me ask you something. If you're writing a paper, and which of these verbs with research as object? Kira-kira. Nah, here we have here we have verbs with research as object. We have research as subject, yeah. Research conducted, and then doing research, fund research, undertake research, yeah. Here, let me show you. Yeah, research as subject, research object, and even adjective predicates of research. Yeah, research is ongoing, research is underway, and etc. So here, this feature gives you the evidence to choose the verb that perfectly matches your intended meaning. Next. And sometimes we also need to find words that are related to our topic. But it is not the real synonym. Yeah, I believe you know what I mean. Yeah. So these similar words, visualizing the relationship of each word. For example, when I type the word research here, we will see the words such as analysis, development, education, study. Yeah. So these words have similar, what is that? Similar meaning, but it is not exactly a synonym. So these similar words that is shown by scale. Okay. So far, any questions before we practice, guys? Because you are using laptop right now, right? Yeah.
They are using their own laptops. Yeah.
Okay. Because when we do practice, I want you to I want this workshop into hands-on experience. So I want you to share screen of what you have done with Scale. Yeah, I want you to open your browser and look out Scale. Open scale. Then I want you to share screen later on. Okay, ready? Ready, yeah? Let us try. Start from the simples. Practice. Here, I have a sentence here. The local government decided to make a policy of strict carbon emission monitoring across all industrial zones to protect regional air quality. Can you notice, do you notice some, what is that? Strange word here? Can you notice an unnatural word here? Oh yeah, who comes from English studies? English
Oh,
language
yeah.
studies.
Terus,
Ya dari bahasa Inggris siapa, Pak?
Kira-kira. Hodaka.
Tuh ada Hodaka. Hodaka, can you help us? Fine.
はい。
Something strange here.
French, make a policy.
Make a policy. Okay. Can you share screen and show us how you type the word policy on scale? So how
Do I
should
need to
we
share my
write?
screen?
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me stop share first.
Actually, I don't know how to share my screen on Zoom.
Okay, what is more natural than using make a policy?
I think Hodaka is freezing. Is it a problem there for the internet connections there?
I mean, like establish or something?
Okay, perhaps Nico or Aditya, Bu Astrid.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it possible, Nico or Aditya, for share screen, go to scale? Thank you very much, Nico. Oh, it's still written in Japan.
Okay, Nico.
Yeah.
Nico, can you type the word policy in scale? Try scale.
Yeah.
Type the word policy. And see the collocation or word sketch, please. Okay, here, policy function as the object. So let us see verbs with policy as object. Adopted a policy, pursue the policy, enforce policies, formulate policies, change policy, influence policy. So from this list of words, we do not see the word make a policy here. So from this list, you can decide which one is more suitable to the previous sentence, to revise the previous sentence. The local government decided to make a policy. Nah, how do we revise uh, the sentence language? Which one?
Can you show the sentence, the previous sentence?
Okay.
Saga is Saga. Okay, they said. The government decided to make a policy.
Okay, which one? How do we revise this sentence? Here, tadi policy ya. Nah, we type the word policy. Then we have several options here: implement policies, adopted the policy, pursue policy, enforce, formulate, change, influence. So which one do you think is the best or the most suitable verbs that goes with policy here in this sentence? Or maybe formulate, yeah. Formulate a policy. Okay. Thank you, Nico. Okay, next we go to the second. Yeah. You want to say something, Nico? Okay, now let's move to the second practice. Here is still about the collocation. I have another sentence here. Many countries are trying to make renewable energy like solar and wind power. What's strange here? What can we revise?
I don't know what's wrong with
You don't know. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So let us see. Okay, so when you know, how do we use corpus to improve our language? Yeah, let's see. New vocabulary to you, that the vocabulary that is not familiar to you, so you can see, yeah, you can find that you can improve your language here. So let's see, what is that? Renewable or energy first, yeah, then we go to the renewable. Then, okay, here, the word
響か
energy,
ない。
yeah, we have energy here, sorry, energy here function as
そういうこと
an
なんだ。
object. Yeah, and the word energy here function as an object, or so this
ああ、
is
そう。
a noun. Yeah.
はい。
Then we see the verbs that goes with the word energy as the object. We have store.
そう。
Okay, this here is actually stored solar energy. Then the energy supply during acceleration is supported by the stored energy. We have also the word absorb. Yeah, this process may release or absorb energy. Conserve. Okay. Research must now turn toward farming strategies that conserve energy. And then expand. Sorry. Yeah, expand. The total energy expanded is higher. Waste, convert, consume, generate. Now, from this 15 list verbs that goes with energy as object, which verbs that is suitable, that is the most suitable with the word renewable energy here, that we can use to change the word make. We do not see the word make here, right?
ね。OK。あ、tolong kalimat tadi.
Kalimatnya tadi,
Ya,
ini kalimatnya.
terima kasih. Going to should I do? Ah, そうです。はい。
Perhaps Asti can stop sharing, so Aditya will show the
So,
what is it, the scale.
Mhm.
what?で、さっきの、さっきの文でしたっけ ?to make analogate。さっきの部分でしたっけあ、ここ。はい。あ、make countries try to agree on their like so。あ、generate。generate。Many countries are trying to generate renewable energy like solar and wind power.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Salah.
Very good. So we can change the word make with the word generate, yeah? With the word generate. Okay. I just I just think that maybe we can improvise this. Let us change the corpus into Bahasa Indonesia corpus, yeah. Is it possible? Okay. Actually, Yeah, disclaimer. I actually haven't used this, but I heard one of my friend, as an Indonesian linguist, use these websites to use corpus in her classroom. So, sorry. Yeah. Here we have in Indonesian corpus, actually every language has their own corpus. Yeah, scale is used in here. Sorry. Nah, here are the language that we can analyze using scale: English, Deutsch, Italiano, and I don't know what language is that. And then bahasa Indonesia. Here we have sileng.net. Yeah, so if I see um, the feature is actually a bit similar with the scale. Yeah, it has a display here, Indonesian predict text, and then we can decide whether we want to use self. So this shows the word by themselves, ya, or self or parent. Ini berarti yang ada di sebelah-sebelahnya, including word or family members. And then if we decide the family, so it will show us more information about the word itself. Ya, tadi I tried to put word peraturan. Ya, peraturan. Di sini yang bahasa Indonesia siapa? Ada dua orang ya. Aditya and Nico ya. Aditya and Nico from Bahasa Indonesia ya.
Yes,
So, ini contohnya ya. Kita pakai kata peraturan di sini. Kita tulis di sini kata peraturan, lalu kita pilih apakah kita mau pakai tadi self ini berarti hanya satu kata ya. Lema itu kata apa? Kata dasarnya dari kata peraturan ini, jadi kata dasarnya peraturan ini apa sih? Oh, kata dasarnya atur. In English we have regulations, order, rule, ordinance. And then ada lagi parentnya atau jadi temannya gitu ya. Satu kata yang bisa menemani atau collocation-nya di sini ya. Peraturan ini, dan we have ada lagi family. Nah, family ini ada apa aja di sini? Kita ada kata atur, ada kata mengatur, aturnya, beratur, mengatur ini biasanya digunakan untuk orang yang mempelajari dua bahasa gitu. Mungkin kayak BIPA, yang orang-orang BIPA itu bahasa Indonesia untuk penutur asing itu pakainya silang ini untuk mempelajari bahasanya gitu ya. Nah, sebenarnya what I want to show here is that every corpus has a similar feature. So it depends how we analyze the corpus itself gitu ya. Contohnya ini kalau yang bahasa Indonesia corpus. Kita coba ganti lagi katanya pakai merayakan misalnya ya.
sorry, but I think oh yeah, the dictionary, maybe the corpus is better.
Oh iya,
Yeah,
ini
corpus, yeah,
dictionary.
this dictionary,
Sorry.
not corpus, yeah.
Sorry. Oke. Nah, here this is the corpus. Kita coba kata ya, ini ada collocate, word neighbor, merge view, merayakan. Sorry, it's kind of lagging here. Atau tidak ada ya? Raya. Tadi ada. I try to find this. Atau kata apa yang
Or maybe there is a problem with the server. Maybe cannot be accessed now.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. Okay. So here, yeah, what I'm trying to say here is when we change the corpus itself, yeah, the corpus tools, yeah, actually there are several corpus tools, yeah, many corpus tools around them. We can use corpus to learn languages. But in English, as far as I'm concerned, that the most familiar or the most the simplest corpus is scale. That's why I decided to use scale here. Gitu. Tadi, okay. Now we're going back to the slides. Yeah. So Nico tadi ya, Aditya already solve the problem, change the word, make renewable energy here into the what did you say? Generate, yeah, generate renewable energy. Okay, then corpus is also helpful to paraphrase words safely without changing the meaning. Okay, then previously we learned corpus in a sentence. Now we use the corpus to paraphrase the paragraph. Okay, here let's see the paragraph. Mangrove forests play an important role in protecting coastal communities from storm surges and tsunamis. Beyond coastal defense, these unique ecosystems are important for climate mitigation because their root systems trap massive amounts of carbon. Therefore, developing sustainable conservation strategies is important for safeguarding both local biodiversity and planet's future. Now, here, if we look at this paragraph, we will notice that the word important appears three times in a row. Here, first important, second important, and then third important. So it will be ineffective. It will make the paragraph ineffective. So we can revise this paragraph to replace some important vocabularies. How do we revise this? We just go to the scale and then type the word important in word sketch or collocation. Or maybe we can also use similar words here. Now, in similar words, we have the word significant, possible, what is that? Necessary, yeah, appropriate, good, different, but yeah, possible, similar, significant. So we can decide, yeah, we can decide now. If you want to look at deeper to the example of the word, we can go to here. Then we read the sentence. We read the sentence here, the example of the sentences, and then we find the similar meaning. We find the closest meaning to the word important. Okay, for example, we see possible here, a possible fourth factor affecting. So I think we can use the word possible. And then let's see many. In addition, many or minor. I don't believe that many can remove or can replace the word important. What about significant? A second significant issue is the climate change. So I think I can change the word important with the significant. So if we revise the sentence or the paragraph, we can change into gimana ya? Mangrove forests play a significant role in protecting coastal communities from storm surges and tsunamis. Beyond coastal defense, these unique ecosystems are crucial for climate mitigation because their root systems trap massive amounts of carbon. Therefore, developing sustainable conservation strategies is important for safeguarding both local biodiversity and the planet's future. So we replace the word important. We have variations in our paragraph. Okay. Now here, the second example, the second practice also how to paraphrase again. Recent satellite data shows a massive loss of canopy cover in the Amazon rainforest. Figure 3 also shows that illegal logging is expanding, which shows that current forest protection laws are failing. So we have the word shows appear 3 times in this paragraph. So let us just do the similar step like before. Write down show here and then go to the similar. Oh, what? Okay, let's go to the, okay. Now, if you do not have the similar word here, now ada. Okay, we see the word show, and then let's see possible or the similar words to the word show before. Let's see the word see. It had been seen better before the rural areas has seen better economic. Yeah, I think we can use the word seen or maybe indicate, for example. My orthopedic surgeon indicated, okay, so we have two possible vocabularies. Recent satellite data, indicate, recent satellite data indicates a massive loss of canopy cover in the Amazon rainforest. Figure 3 also, let's check, okay, we can use reveal. Reveals that illegal logging is expanding, which shows that current forest practice this paragraph by using scale. Okay. Here, nah. So Hodaka, I think you can answer these questions very easily. Yeah, the impact on the environment or the impact to the environment. Which one is correct?
The impact on the environment.
The impact on the environment. Yeah,
Yeah,
on. Yeah, thank you, Hodaka. So because you are familiar with the word, you know that the word impact goes together with the word on. But what if somebody doesn't know the collocation of impact here? So we can just write down the word impact here and check on the impact on the environment. So impact here serve as the subject. Okay. Verbs with impact as subject. So we can, here. Now go to the examples. Let's see the word impact. That example of the word impact. Oh no. Oh, no. Sorry. Let us see. Here, yeah, impact on. Even we have the word impact of, but the word impact on is mostly appeared in the natural language. So we decided to use the word impact on rather than the word impact to. Yeah. Okay. Miss Zahra, I'm sorry, how many times do I have left here?
5 minutes left.
5
Wednesday.
minutes left. Okay, since the time is very limited, I think I can skip this part. Here, how to use advanced vocabulary. The steps is actually similar. Just type the words here. Either you can go to examples, word sketch, or similar words to explore the vocabulary that you are learning. Now, here, actually the examples of parts of the academic writing, yeah. Okay. So I think I come to the end of our session. And thank you for your engagement and hard work during our practical sessions today. And at this time, I will give the presentations, or I will give the floor back to the Master of Ceremony, Zahra.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation, Wasti. We truly hope that today's discussion bring valuable knowledge and inspiration to all participants. I want to ask first, maybe there is a question from the participant. No? So it's all good? Okay then. So ladies and gentlemen, before we end today's session, we kindly ask all participants to complete the attendance and feedback Google form, and it will be provided in the Zoom chat box. Or you can just scan the barcode. And participants who complete the form will also receive an e-certificate for today's program later. We will give maybe for 10 minutes for you guys to complete the form.
Well, I have a question. Is it okay? My question is, you're talking in the presentation is showing that the 100% useful for the corpus, but for people who really don't understand exactly the the correct or incorrect, so how they can use it, or how it's useful for the students if you apply for the corpus.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bu Rosnaini. So actually, it's really a tough question to answer because in my presentation, that's not the 100% effective, but 100% accurate authentic. Uh, the words that shown by corpus, or the language that was shown by corpus, are 100% accurate, rather than the teacher intuition or by using dictionary. But if we say that it is 100% accurate, I think I don't I haven't seen the research that that tells that by using corpus is 100% accurate. That's what was my me. But to help students who do not understand corpus, actually corpus helps the learner to explore the language, the real usage of language. It helps students to be autonomous learner. And as we know that sometimes when people learn something, they will create a mistake. So yeah, it's okay to create mistakes, but research shows that it is more effective than using dictionary because it promotes students' autonomous learning. That's what I can answer, Bu Rosnaini.
Thank you very much. Yeah, because right now there is a DeepL, this a translation. Yeah, they give us some choices to, if we make a sentence and translating, and then they showing us that there's many choices that you can apply for that. So sometimes it's useful also to using a DeepL, and then we can make a correction and then comparative with the corpus.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
actually, I don't really understand how to use in corpus, actually. Yeah. Because my research is not about linguistics and corpus. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Bu Rosnani. Yeah. So yeah, DeepL is an AI generated, AI generated translator, or machine translator, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a helpful website to researcher to translate some theories, journals, or something. Yeah. So corpus is actually when we compare corpus and AI, AI seems more practical than corpus itself. Yeah, for other users or for users other than language learner or language researcher, because it is of course it's more practical, but corpus linguistic itself is the basis or the scratch of AI generated itself. So without corpus linguistic, AI cannot be as powerful as nowadays. That's corpus will be more nowadays. Corpus will be more helpful for language researcher or language learner.
Thank you very much, because we are hoping for David Mulyadi to work in an Indonesian corpus. So yeah,
Okay.
so it can be useful for Indonesian students here. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I'm willing to help David, to contribute in your research, David, if it is possible.
Okay, thank you very much for the question, Ibu Rosnaini, and also the answer, Ibu Asti. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the end of today's program. And on behalf of the committee, I would like to express our sincere Sincere gratitude to all speakers, collaborators, and participants for your present and active participation, in this international community service collaboration. We hope today's session provides useful insight and strengthens the academic collaboration between Jakarta State University and Kanda University of International Studies. Before we officially close the event, we would like to invite all of the participants to turn on their camera. And I think our camera is already turned on. And I will take the documentation. So I will count 1, 2, 3, and then please be prepared. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you
you.
very much. So finally, I am Zahra, as the Master of Ceremony, would like to apologize for any mistakes throughout the event. And thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mata aimashou.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the presentation. It's very good.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you very
Terima
much.
kasih. Ya, thank you.
O疲れ様でした。
Sama desta.
Nenobu Niko and Pak Ali Hamdi.
Terima kasih Bu Rosnaini, terima kasih Pak David.
Ya, terima kasih.
Terima kasih Pak, terima kasih Ibu.
Terima kasih Pak, terima kasih Ibu.
Makasih ya Pak David, Pak Hamdi, Ibu
Ya, sama-sama Bu. Ya,
Rosna
terima kasih.
ini juga seluruh mahasiswa dari Jepang. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Maaf, hari ini ada 3 mahasiswa yang absen. Jadi seharusnya lebih banyak mahasiswa, tapi entah mengapa hari ini tiga orang absen.
Ya Pak, mboten
Ya.
napa-napa, matur suwun.
Tidak apa Pak David. Tidak apa-apa Pak David. Mudah-mudahan bermanfaat ya untuk mahasiswa.
Dinantikan yang
Oke.
selanjutnya Pak ya.
Oke.
Mudah-mudahan akan ada lagi.
Terima
Anu
kasih.
minister.
Ya.
Iya, baik-baik Bu. Kami akan berkabar berikutnya.
Ya, terima kasih.
Ya,
Terima kasih banyak.
izin live.